After registering their marriage, the sky suddenly opened up, and it started raining heavily. He noticed she didn't have an umbrella, so without hesitation, he handed her his and told her to go home first. But the moment she walked through the door, her father slapped her across the face. Her stepsister had lied about her again, and as always, he didn't even bother hearing her side of the story. Holding back tears, she took out her marriage certificate and placed it on the table. According to their family agreement, as long as she married, she would finally be able to reclaim her late mother's company. But her father only laughed and said she must have forged it, and demanded that she bring her husband home. So he came. The moment he entered the house, they mocked him for looking poor and ordinary, but instead of getting angry, he simply stood there calmly and defended her when her father spoke badly about her. For the first time in a long while, someone stood beside her. As they were leaving, they ran into her ex-fiancé. He accused her of cheating and even tried to lay hands on her, but her husband stepped forward and punched him straight in the face, warning him never to touch his wife again. That night when they got home, they both tried to relax. They showered, but she was still shy and awkward around him. After all, they were technically strangers, yet married. The next morning at work, his assistant informed him that their next collaboration would be with the food group, her ex-fiancé's company. His face instantly darkened, and he calmly said, "Cancel the project." Meanwhile, she went to her own office and bumped into her stepsister, who tried to humiliate her again. But this time, she didn't stay silent. She fought back, leaving her sister furious. Later that day, her ex-fiancé called her out to meet him. Still obsessed with her, he grabbed her wrist angrily, demanding to know why she married another man. She only scoffed and told him her husband was 1,000 times better than he ever was. Her sister arrived too, ready for revenge, but the moment she insulted her husband, she received a hot slap in return. Not long after, Food Group got a call. The most powerful company in the country, Lou Corporation, had cancelled their deal. Her ex-fiancé exploded in anger and smashed his phone to the floor. That evening, she received a call from her husband inviting her to dinner with his grandfather. When she arrived at the luxurious restaurant, she couldn't believe he could afford such a place. They had a warm, pleasant evening together, and afterward, she told him she had resigned from Food Group. He simply smiled. Meanwhile, her ex-fiancé and her sister stormed into Lou Corporation, begging to meet the CEO and reinstate the project. They waited the entire day, only to be told the CEO had gone home hours ago. Because the CEO was her husband, that night at dinner, he told her his grandfather would be hosting a grand party, and that grandpa would personally take her to choose a gown. The next day, she received a call from her father asking her to come home. The moment she arrived, she was bombarded with insults again. Her stepsister's scandals had been exposed online, and they blamed her for it. Just when the accusations became unbearable, the doors opened, and her husband walked in with his bodyguards. His expression was cold and furious when he saw how they were treating his wife. He ordered his men to tear the house down immediately, but she rushed forward and begged him to stop, because this house was decorated by her late mother, and destroying it would break her heart all over again. Hearing that, he finally softened and lowered his hand. Subscribe for part 3.